I survived. I didn't go to the very top because I didn't have to go to the top because there was an angelic male human being up there. He may not have been an angel, but he looked like one. He was very good looking. I was kind of jealous of him. He was so good looking. But he was there waiting for me, and I was able to give him my Remit Revealed book on CD. And I said, if you can, place it on the top, or take it home. And he asked me what it was, and I said, it's a message in a bottle situation. Yeah, and he took it. And I don't know if he made a frisbee out of it, or crumpled it, or took it home, or left it there. I don't know. But since he took it, I think I might make another one and try to put it up there. The last day that I'm staying here. Because I really want to enjoy this place. And if I fall and break my neck and survive, I won't be able to enjoy all this up here. So I won't be able to enjoy looking at San Francisco at nighttime and seeing the giant phallus symbol all lit up. I have no idea. I keep on forgetting the name of that tower that looks like a phallus up there, right? Or a giant vibrator. You know, I just don't know. I don't know what it's called. It has such a boring name that I keep on forgetting it. It doesn't have something catchy like Empire State Building or Sears Tower or Trans-American Pyramid. It's not a catchy, memorable name. It's not. I'm just going to call it the phallus. That's all I'm going to do, is call it the phallus here. But anyway, God probably had that good-looking guy up there just to save my life. And I probably won't go down there. Something will come around and probably stop me. I am sweating from climbing that rock and other things here. But anyway, this is some advice to Muslims. I believe if you're a Muslim and you're watching this, the only part of the Quran you need to obey is Quran 1094, which tells you to come to me for my reading, not reciting, but my reading of the before scriptures, which I believe is the Bible, you know. And the reason why I believe it's the Bible is because Muslims tell me that in the Injil, the New Testament, that Jesus will send the Comforter, and they believe that's Muhammad. Of course, I don't believe it's Muhammad. I think it's the Holy Spirit, because then at Pentecost, the Holy Spirit comes as wind into the place and fills the apostles, and they start speaking in tongues and things like that. I don't think that's Muhammad, because Muhammad didn't know languages, for one thing. But anyway, man, I am sweating. But anyway, please obey Quran 1094. When you come to me by obeying it, I'll let you know how the Old Testament and New Testament they confirm each other. You know, there's no confirmation between the Bible and the Quran. So much they do not confirm at all that Muslims believe the Bible, the before scriptures, are corrupted. They have to believe that, but there's nowhere in the whole Quran where it says the Bible is corrupted. The closest thing it comes to is people writing something with their own hand, saying this is from Allah, but that means nothing, because what if I write something and say it's from Allah? Does that mean the Quran is false? You know, see, it doesn't make sense. Yeah, and if things are switched around, well, guess what? Things are switched around in the Quran, because Quran, Surah chapter 9, is the last chapter in the Quran. It was the last thing written. So by that logic, then the Quran is false. No, Muhammad didn't realize that there was no confirmation between the before scriptures, the Bible, and the Quran. No confirmation at all. And if you do obey Quran 1094, I will show you how Jesus' death on the cross makes sense of all the sin offerings and blood atonement described in the Torah, Allah's book given to Musa. I'll show you how Isaiah 53 makes no sense if there was no Jesus, to whose stripes we were healed. You know what I mean? Jews think it's talking about Israel, that through Israel's stripes we are healed. I don't think so, you know what I mean? But I believe it's Jesus. And if you obey Quran 1094, which you are supposed to, I will show you how, again, Jesus' death on the cross makes sense of all the sin offerings and blood atonement described in the Torah, all his book given to Musa. That's what I'll show you. Don't obey Quran 9, 111, which tells you to kill and be killed in the cause of Allah. Don't have Quran 4, the first part of Quran 4:24 in your mind, which allows you to rape someone's wife. Don't have Quran 5:33 in your mind, which basically turns you into an ISIS member. Or don't believe Quran 9:29, which tells you to threaten death on those who don't pay the extortion tax called the jizya. Check out Quran 9:29. You'll see what I mean. This is coming from a book, the Quran, that teaches that meteors burning up the Earth's atmosphere are little stars chasing away the Satan, or are being used as missiles against the Satan. It teaches that the sky is a canopy that can fall on you if not held up by Allah. You know what I mean? The Quran also teaches that ants, which communicate through odors, can understand a complicated speech from an ant, not smell, but speech. It says, "O ants, get thee to thy dwelling places, so that ye are not crushed under Solomon and his troops as they perceive not." You know what I mean? So, but I tell you, even though it blew it badly with science, and it turns you into a terrorist with those scriptures I just brought up, please obey Quran 1094 and come to me for my reading. Not reciting, but my reading of the before scriptures. And I will show you the confirmation between Old and New Testament, and how there's no confirmation between the Quran and the before scriptures, the Bible, even though the Quran says there is. Bye.